Humans, often regarded as a resilient species, are from a planet known for its inherent danger, a so-called death world. Unlike many alien species that evolve on planets with controlled, stable environments, humans have adapted to survive in conditions that would quickly wipe out most life forms. From extreme climates to deadly predators, humans have developed extraordinary survival mechanisms. And this resilience is a key factor in why alien scientists are so shocked when they witness a death worlder, a human, drinking poison and walking away unscathed. The concept of death worlders is an intriguing one. These are species that have evolved on planets fraught with life-threatening conditions. For a species to thrive in such an environment, it must possess unique survival traits that allow it to withstand extreme conditions. Humans, despite our relatively fragile biology compared to other creatures in the galaxy, have managed to endure Earth's often hostile climate, dangerous fauna, and the myriad environmental hazards the planet offers. But what is it about human biology that enables such resilience? When it comes to the poison scenario, humans have an exceptionally advanced immune system. This system is designed to identify and neutralize harmful substances, be it bacteria, viruses, or toxins, before they cause irreversible damage. For instance, when poison enters the body, the liver acts as the primary defense mechanism. The liver's detoxifying processes are complex, involving the breakdown of harmful chemicals and converting them into substances that are easier for the body to expel. Additionally, enzymes in the liver, like cytochrome P450, break down toxins, often rendering them harmless before they can cause significant harm. Beyond the liver, humans possess another line of defense, the kidneys. These organs filter out waste products from the bloodstream, and in the case of toxins, they play a crucial role in ensuring that dangerous substances are excreted from the body as quickly as possible. Together, the liver and kidneys form a robust system that can deal with a wide range of poisons and toxins, making it possible for a human to survive exposures that might be fatal to other species. This biochemical prowess doesn't stop there. Humans have developed partial resistance to certain naturally occurring toxins, including venoms from snakes and spiders, as well as some types of plant toxins. The key here is human evolutionary adaptation. Through thousands of years of survival in an environment where contact with deadly organisms and plants was a constant threat, humans have gradually become more tolerant of these poisons. For example, some individuals have a genetic mutation that provides natural resistance to certain types of snake venom. While this resistance isn't universal, it's enough to explain why certain humans are able to survive encounters with venomous creatures that would otherwise be fatal. Over time, these traits became more common in populations living in areas with high rates of venomous animal encounters. Humans also possess a remarkable ability to adapt physiologically to environmental challenges. Consider how some humans thrive in extreme climates. High-altitude residents, like those living in the Andes or the Himalayas, have adapted to low-oxygen environments by developing larger lung capacities and more efficient oxygen-carrying red blood cells. Similarly, people who live in arid, desert climates have evolved the ability to conserve water and withstand heat far better than individuals from more temperate regions. Even more impressive, the human body's ability to heal itself after trauma, including poisoning, is exceptional. The immune response triggered by injury or foreign substance exposure can repair cellular damage, neutralize toxins, and restore homeostasis. While not foolproof, the body's ability to bounce back from damage is one of the reasons why humans can survive in such perilous conditions. But it isn't just physical adaptation that makes humans capable of surviving in such harsh conditions. Psychological factors also play a major role. The mind is a powerful tool in overcoming physical challenges, and human resilience in the face of danger is legendary. The presence of adrenaline in stressful situations is one of the key ways the body prepares itself to respond to danger. Adrenaline heightens awareness, increases physical strength, and dulls pain, which can be critical in surviving a poisonous encounter. In fact, human survival in life-threatening scenarios often comes down to psychological factors as much as physiological ones. The fight-or-flight response is an ancient evolutionary trait that has helped countless species, including humans, survive when facing immediate danger. When a human faces extreme danger, the body goes into survival mode and psychological focus kicks in. Pain and discomfort are sometimes ignored or suppressed, allowing the person to fight, flee, or outlast the threat. This mental fortitude is a key reason why humans can survive situations where other species would succumb to the same poison or toxin. Human psychological resilience is also tied to the concept of cognitive dissonance. When confronted with life-threatening situations, humans have an incredible ability to compartmentalize and focus solely on survival. In the case of poisoning, for example, a human may experience extreme discomfort, but the mind is capable of overriding the sensation of illness long enough to act decisively. The body's natural pain tolerance, in combination with mental focus, can help the human push through the worst of the symptoms long enough to find an antidote or allow the body's natural detoxification mechanisms to take effect. The human ability to adapt to extreme environments is another key factor. While many alien species may view Earth's ecosystems as chaotic or unstable, humans have found ways to thrive within them. Whether it's developing immunity to diseases, finding food sources in hostile environments, or creating technologies to adapt to environmental changes, humans are uniquely suited to life on a deaf world. This capacity for survival extends to the biological and psychological realms, allowing humans to endure and overcome challenges that would overwhelm most other species. Alien scientists, observing humans from a distance, may not fully understand the depth of this resilience. In their own environments, where ecosystems are more stable or predictable, it's difficult to grasp the sheer adaptability and survivability that humans possess. From an alien perspective, a species capable of surviving poisoning and walking away might seem like an anomaly, a bizarre and inexplicable event. But for humanity, it's just another demonstration of the incredible biological and psychological resilience that has allowed humans to survive and flourish on a planet teeming with dangers. To alien observers, this event would be a stark reminder that Earth's Deathworlders are far more capable than they could have ever imagined. Humans, with their unique combination of biological defenses and psychological strength, are not easily defeated by the natural dangers that threaten their existence. Instead, they rise to meet them head-on, using every advantage they've gained. Through evolution and experience to survive in a world that most life forms could never even comprehend, human psychology is a critical yet often overlooked factor when considering human resilience in the face of extreme threats. While the physical mechanisms of survival, such as the immune system, detoxification processes, and physiological adaptation, are essential for enduring life-threatening conditions, it is human psychology that often makes the difference between life and death. The human mind, particularly in situations involving extreme danger, is uniquely equipped to handle stress, pain, and the seemingly insurmountable challenges posed by deadly environments or poisons. This mental fortitude is one of the key reasons why alien scientists are so stunned when they witness a Deathworlder, a human, survive the ingestion of poison and walk away unscathed. At the heart of human survival psychology is the fight-or-flight response, a primal instinct that enables individuals to react rapidly to threats. This response is triggered by the release of adrenaline and other stress hormones, which prepare the body for action. When humans are faced with a life-threatening situation, such as exposure to poison, this physiological cascade sharpens the senses, enhances physical strength, and dulls pain. The body essentially prepares for immediate action, either to fight the danger or escape from it. This response can override other sensations, such as nausea or pain, allowing humans to push through symptoms that would normally incapacitate them. While the fight-or-flight response is essential for immediate survival, it's not the only psychological tool at a human's disposal. The human mind is capable of employing a variety of psychological coping mechanisms that can make survival more likely in extreme conditions. One of the most significant of these mechanisms is cognitive dissonance. the ability to compartmentalize or suppress distressing thoughts and sensations in order to focus on the task at hand. In the case of poisoning, this means that humans may be able to block out the overwhelming symptoms of poisoning, such as dizziness, nausea, or pain, and concentrate on the immediate steps needed for survival, like seeking medical help, drinking antidotes, or waiting for the body's natural detoxification processes to take effect. This ability to suppress discomfort and focus on survival is part of what makes humans such formidable survivors. The mind doesn't just shut down in the face of pain or fear. It actively finds ways to override these impulses in the pursuit of life. In fact, willpower can be an even stronger motivator than the body's physiological defenses. If a human believes they can survive the poisoning, their mental determination can bolster the physical healing processes. This mental focus can help prevent panic, slow down the spread of toxins, and allow the individual to maintain clarity in an otherwise chaotic and dangerous situation. Another crucial psychological factor in human survival is resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks and continue fighting for survival even when the odds seem insurmountable. Humans have an innate tendency to persevere, a quality that is deeply ingrained through evolutionary history. Those who survived environmental dangers passed on their genes, leading to an inherent survival drive within humans. When faced with poisoning or any life-threatening situation, this psychological resilience manifests as the will to continue, even when the situation seems hopeless. This drive for survival can keep a person going long enough for their body to neutralize the poison or for medical intervention to be effective. Humans are also remarkable in their capacity for adaptability in extreme circumstances. This is not just a physiological adaptability, but a psychological one. When faced with a new or unfamiliar danger, like a poison they have never encountered before, humans can quickly assess the situation and find ways to cope. They draw on their experience and intelligence, using past knowledge and reasoning to formulate a survival strategy. For example, in the case of a snakebite or other toxic exposure, humans can use their knowledge of antidotes, first aid procedures, and even psychological strategies to counteract the effects of the poison. The concept of psychological flexibility is also important in understanding why humans can endure and even thrive in situations where other species might fail. Human beings have the ability to shift their mental focus and adapt their strategies based on the situation at hand. If one approach isn't working, the mind can quickly recalibrate and try something new. This kind of mental agility can be the difference between life and death when facing a dangerous environment or a toxic substance. From an evolutionary standpoint, this psychological resilience was crucial in ensuring the survival of humans in a perilous world. Earth, with its deadly predators, natural disasters, and unpredictable environments, was not a place where survival could be taken for granted. Humans had to evolve not only physically, but also mentally to cope with these threats. The ability to endure hardship, to push through pain and fear, and to adapt to changing circumstances was central to survival. This adaptability extended beyond mere physical endurance. It was a psychological trait that helped humans navigate the most difficult and life-threatening situations. For alien scientists observing a human in a situation where they drink poison and survive, these psychological traits would be confounding. Many alien species, particularly those from planets with more stable environments, would find it difficult to comprehend how a fragile-looking organism like a human could endure such hardship. Alien species may not have evolved in environments that required them to develop such mental toughness. Their species may have faced fewer life-threatening situations, and thus never needed to develop such advanced psychological mechanisms for coping with danger. Alien scientists, with their own assumptions about the limits of biology and psychology, would be particularly stunned by how a human can push through the effects of poison. While they might have expected the human to succumb to the toxic substance due to their biological fragility, the human mind's ability to focus on survival and override pain and fear may be entirely outside their understanding. The human response to poisoning is not just a physical one. It's also a psychological one, deeply rooted in the species' evolutionary history. Moreover, the human mind's capacity for mental fortitude would seem almost alien to species that have never had to face the same kinds of dangers. If the alien species is from a peaceful, stable planet with few natural threats, they may have never developed the intense psychological focus and resilience required to survive on Earth. For them, a creature like the human, a being that can drink poison and walk away, is something that defies their understanding of what life is capable of enduring. In conclusion, the psychological aspects of human survival, particularly resilience, adaptability, and willpower, play an enormous role in why humans are able to withstand extreme conditions, including poisoning. These traits, combined with the human body's remarkable physiological defenses, create a potent survival toolkit that can keep humans alive even in the most dangerous of circumstances. When alien scientists observe a human surviving poison, it's not just the body's physical defenses at work. It's the mind's ability to endure, adapt, and push forward regardless of the odds. For species not accustomed to facing such lethal challenges, the human mind's strength is as astonishing as the body's resilience. This combination of mental toughness and physical endurance is a key reason why humans can endure, adapt, and thrive on a death world like Earth. Alien scientists, with their sophisticated knowledge of biology, chemistry, and physics, often approach the study of other species with an expectation of predictability. In their experience, most life forms follow certain biological and environmental rules that dictate how a species should respond to extreme conditions like poison ingestion. So when they witness a human, a death worlder, ingesting a lethal toxin and walking away unscathed, their disbelief is not just a matter of surprise. It's a profound challenge to their fundamental understanding of life itself. For these scientists, the human's ability to survive such an event defies logic, and the implications of this anomaly are far-reaching. From the perspective of alien scientists, who likely come from planets with more stable ecosystems, survival in extreme environments might seem like a highly specialized rare trait. Species from more controlled worlds may not have had to evolve defenses against poisons, toxins, or environmental hazards on the scale that humans have. For these alien observers, a creature capable of withstanding a lethal substance without succumbing to it is a truly remarkable and often incomprehensible phenomenon. Humans' resistance to poison, their ability to adapt to Earth's chaotic environment, and their psychological resilience are all traits that go beyond what most species can fathom. Many alien species that would consider themselves highly evolved or superior may not have faced the same kinds of existential threats that humans have. On their home planets, life may have developed in environments that are far more predictable, with less exposure to toxic substances or aggressive predators. These species, lacking the same kind of survival pressures that humans have faced for millennia, have developed biology that functions well within the confines of their planet's conditions. For them, Earth's ecosystem, with its constant dangers from venomous animals, toxic plants, diseases, and extreme weather, seems like an alien concept. This makes it all the more stunning for alien scientists to witness a human endure and survive something as lethal as poison. On their planets, such a scenario would result in certain death. Their biology simply isn't equipped to handle the level of toxicity that Earth's organisms produce. The alien scientists, having no exposure to such extreme survival situations, would be unable to comprehend how a human could withstand the poison's effects. They may have expected a human to show signs of incapacitation, vomiting, weakness, or even death, but instead, they watch as the human continues to function, seemingly unaffected. In the minds of these scientists, human survival in this scenario doesn't align with their understanding of biology and chemistry. Most toxins, particularly potent poisons, act quickly to damage the body at a cellular level, shutting down organs or disrupting vital processes. Given the sheer power of poisons that exist on Earth, alien scientists may have assumed that no species could develop the kind of resistance needed to survive exposure without significant intervention, such as an antidote. Yet humans, with their evolved resilience, manage to survive without external aid. their bodies using natural processes to mitigate the damage caused by the toxin. The alien scientists' inability to grasp this is rooted in the fundamental difference in survival strategies between humans and species from more stable planets. On Earth, everything is in constant flux. Natural disasters, dangerous creatures, shifting climates, and evolving pathogens mean that survival is never guaranteed. For a species to thrive here, it needs to be extraordinarily versatile and able to withstand a range of threats that would be deadly to most other forms of life. In contrast, many alien species evolved in environments where the greatest threats were more predictable and manageable, requiring specialized traits, but not the level of universality seen in humans. This level of adaptability and survival across so many different environments is one of the key factors that set humans apart. While many species might specialize in surviving a specific ecological niche, humans have the remarkable ability to thrive in nearly every environment, from the frozen tundras of the north to the sweltering deserts of the south, from high-altitude mountains to the depths of the oceans. Their biology is not limited to a particular set of conditions. Instead, it is flexible enough to allow them to endure nearly any environment, and this is something that would baffle alien scientists accustomed to more specialized organisms. In addition to the biological aspects of survival, human psychological resilience plays a major role in why they can endure situations that would incapacitate other species. For alien scientists, the fact that a human can maintain focus and clarity in the face of danger may seem like a psychological anomaly. Many species might shut down under extreme stress, their bodies overwhelmed by the physical toll of poison or injury. Humans, however, are able to focus on survival, even if the odds seem impossible. This ability to override pain, to remain calm and strategic in the face of overwhelming circumstances, is a unique feature of human psychology that alien species may have never encountered in their own biology. Alien scientists would also be astonished by how human ingenuity contributes to survival. Unlike species that may rely on innate physical defenses, humans often use intelligence and problem-solving skills to navigate life-threatening situations. Whether it's a human's ability to use fire and tools to create shelter or their quick thinking in a poison exposure scenario, finding an antidote, using countermeasures, or simply applying first aid, humans have an extraordinary ability to manipulate their environment and use available resources to enhance their survival. This resourcefulness is not just a result of intelligence, but also of the human mind's ability to quickly adapt and innovate in response to danger. For alien scientists, this resourcefulness could be seen as another reason why humans seem to have an uncanny ability to survive situations that other species would surely succumb to. When alien species evaluate other life forms, they typically use their own biological frameworks as a measure of what is possible. They analyze threats and dangers based on the rules that govern their own planet's ecosystems. For example, if an alien scientist comes from a world where the atmosphere is highly controlled and the creatures there are mostly herbivorous and non-toxic, the concept of a species being exposed to environmental toxins, let alone surviving them, may not even exist within their comprehension. This is why the human ability to drink poison and survive would seem so alien to them. They simply wouldn't have the frame of reference to understand how a species with such a seemingly fragile biology can survive such extreme conditions. In a broader sense, this encounter with a deaf-worlder, human, forces alien scientists to rethink their assumptions about life in the universe. If a species from such a harsh environment can survive in ways they previously thought impossible, what other hidden potential might exist within humans? The implications of this event go far beyond the individual case of the human surviving poison. It challenges the alien perception that certain life forms are inherently weaker or less capable of withstanding extreme conditions. It implies that the universe may be far more diverse and unpredictable than they have ever imagined.